My name is Paul Fockens. I'm a gastroenterologist from Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and I work in the Academic Medical Center and chairing the GI department there. The book or Elsevier launched, I should say, but we edited, I think about 8 years ago, was called Endosonography. And endosonography is typically one of those techniques that was mainly a diagnostic technique, still is a diagnostic technique, but now we take more biopsies, so there's a partially interventional part in the diagnostic part of it as well. But we also do more interventional EUS guided, endosonography guided interventions now. Yeah, we'll have a new edition to be launched in August or September 2014, so that's a little bit more than a year from now. And again, we'll shift from the diagnostic to the therapeutics. That's probably the biggest change there is. And we get more knowledge about incidental findings that are quite often a reason to do in the US. Incidental finding on a CT scan that's been done for many reasons. So there's more and more cross-sectional imaging done by radiologists, and we get all these findings that we didn't know much what we had to do with it. And US was very good in analyzing them, and we get more knowledge about those as well. The market for this book typically is people that want either to learn a technique or are doing endosonography but want to benchmark their knowledge and their practice. So there's a very large practical part in it. There's videos on all the different procedures, all the different findings, etc. We actually, without trying to be arrogant, we started this book 8 years ago because we felt there was not a real good endosonography book around. And when Dr. Robert Halls and I considered taking this on, we actually did this mainly because we didn't find something. Whenever our fellows would ask us, what book can you recommend for endosonography, we said, well, there actually is not a real good book, and in that we found the obligation to make one, and it's been quite successful. And probably I should also mention our third editor now, Shaim Veradera-Julu, who's a very energetic person and also taking it to the next level as we look at interaction with our readers, videos, monthly newsletters, or not monthly but quarterly newsletters, etc. So. Working with Elsevier is fun. For the start, maybe not too many people know that it's a Dutch company, so it's always good as a Dutchman to work with a Dutch company. With Elsevier, I think we went together. We actually took this book through the first and second and third edition by working very closely together. I don't think you can just give the idea to a publisher and say, okay, please get all the authors together, etc. We've been really also pushing our authors very hard to have an on-time schedule, etc., which we feel is very important. So the cooperation there has been really good. And now for the third edition, we want to improve on the quality of the videos, the accessibility of the videos. The world is changing, and I think we and Elsevier want and have to be a part of it. So. Books in general seem to be going a little bit lower. The internet, etc., is becoming more important. But now with the new editions that we are now planning, we try to go with that development. So the book will still be there, but probably up to 50% of its usage will not be just reading the book, but also going online and reading, and maybe reading online, reading the updates online, and also looking at the videos, and then supplying us with feedback. So the book should be becoming much more interactive, and I think it is.